Some of those other guys back there, well, you got Dalton Schoen, proven commodity. I assume he's just as consistent as ever.
He is consistent. Dalton's consistent. Working with him, just finishing plays. You know, that stuff like if you catch a football or you have to go down to catch a football and your knee touches the ground, we teach our guys to finish regardless. Obviously, they'd be down in the game, but he's a kid that is very consistent. You can rely on him. He's intelligent. He's good in the film room. And it's just a matter of him just continually get better and to be that consistent player that we expect him to be.
Mike Gill had a great spring. Has he built off of that?
He has. I think he had a strong summer. It wasn't perfect. I think those guys worked together as a unit and as a receiver unit. And Joaquin's trying to step into a leadership role. And a guy that had a good spring, capitalize on that, have a good summer, and then start becoming more of a leader, vocally and things like that. And so the success he had in spring, I think he needs to continue to carry that over into camp. And I think he's done that. He's playing fast. He's doing some things that you see from a practice habit that you want as far as finishing plays, running to block people, and doing some things like that we expect him to do from a practice habit standpoint.
And a guy like Sebastian Taylor, he looks the part, no doubt about it. Is he ready to kind of fulfill that part?
I hope so. I mean, he looks the part and things like that, and we're gonna put a lot on him and just really all those guys in the room, but in particular with Sebastian, he has all the natural attributes you want at that position. Now it's just a matter of him just taking the bull by the horns and rolling with it and being confident. And that's one thing we're working on, just his confidence, just day in and day out. Not getting down on himself. If it's a bad play or he doesn't make a catch and things like that, because he has all the ability that you'd want. Now it's just, hey, go play the game and let's go.
Coach kind of made a stir at Big 12 Media Days by talking about Josh Youngblood. Is he in a position to play soon? And are there any other young guys that might be in that spot?
At the receiver position, in particular with Josh, we got two young guys that are true freshmen. Between him and Keenan Garber, being the young guys. And, we bounce them back with our double reps and we put them in sometimes positions where, hey, go get a couple reps and, Skylar may be, running the huddle at that point. So it's not added pressure, but it's an opportunity for a young freshman to be up with the ones and to try to show what he can do and not kind of fall back, not be nervous and things like that. So we put them in competitive situations where they'll get evaluated and see if they can do a 2-minute drill and things like that. So with Josh, it's a matter of him just continuing to learn. I mean, they're freshmen, true freshmen. Both those guys just showed up this summer, had decent summers, and so there's still a lot of development for them mentally and physically. Physically, Josh is probably more developed out of a lot of the freshmen on the team, but I think that he'll have a chance if he continues to learn and play fast and get comfortable with what we're doing. So, but I'm pleased with both those kids because they got really good skill sets.